Welcome back to 5 Sunday Morning. The weather forecast has chilly temperatures, so is your home ready for the winter heating? Well, Tim Paetz, he's the general manager over at Bud Anderson, and he's going to let everyone know how you get your home ready for this season. I know that a lot of folks have already cranked on the heat, but how do you make sure that it's actually safe to do so? Because I know some things can happen since last year when you turned it off.
Well, there's a lot of things that people can do. Number one that they want to do is they want to check their air filter and make sure that the air filter is clean. Another thing is they just want to make sure that they probably should have a professional look at it and maybe get a tune-up to make sure that there's no carbon monoxide in the air escaping from your furnace if it's not venting right. That's very important, and they just want to make sure that they set the thermostat to 70 degrees or above room temperature. Hear the system come on, make sure it cycles, and just kind of give the once around to make sure that there's not bad things happening.
Well, we want to talk about the three things that you're really most worried about when it comes to getting your heater ready, and also how important it is to do the regular maintenance. I guess you can kind of take care of a lot of these problems if you just kind of stick to a plan throughout the year.
Yeah, and when you're saying how can I get my system ready, you really can't. You should look to somebody who's a professional and knows a little bit about it to come in, check your system, make sure it's going to be safe, efficient, and it's definitely going to be ready for the winter, and have a likely less chance of breakdowns.
I would guess this time of year, about when it gets hot for air conditioning, it's the same thing for heat, where people put it off, and then it's time, and they're calling you, right? So you guys getting pretty busy this time of year?
Yeah, actually, it's going to get cold this weekend, and we constantly run our $59 tune-up ad, and you can tell, when the weather's just skating along, and then all of a sudden when you guys say, hey, it's going to get cold this weekend, the phone lines ring up, and that's why we try to tell people planned maintenance is the best, because if you are one of our agreement holders, you kind of get priority service, and we get there a heck of a lot faster than we do for people who don't have an agreement.
So $59 is the special you're running. Is the business offering any other kind of special to kind of entice folks to jump on board and get ready for the winter that is coming?
Oh,
it's already here.
Yeah, basically we do always have our $59 tune-up, and that's our introductory service to show, hey, we are the company, we got great guarantees, we got good warranties, and we definitely are going to take care of you. Another thing we have going right now is the federal tax credit ends December 31st, so we actually have 20 days or 19 days before that ends. And we're matching a $1,500 tax credit, which means that's $3,000 in savings, plus utility overpayment by keeping that old dinosaur that you have. That money alone you're going to save. I mean, people should definitely take care of that now, because by the end of this month, it's got to be installed.
So where can people get information about this tax credit? I think people are aware of it in other areas, but how about with respect to the heating and air conditioning units? Is there some literature, something online they can read about to make sure they know what they're doing, to make sure they qualify before they put out all the money?
Right. You just want to go to our website. That's budanderson.hvac.com. And you can definitely see there's links to click on for the tax credit, save money, and don't wait, folks. It's something that if Uncle Sam's going to give you something, you might as well take advantage of and get it back.
Well, absolutely, especially at this time of year, people are spending so much money on Christmas presents and all that kind of stuff. So you don't want any things that are definitely not expected this time of year financially.
Absolutely, and that's what we try to do, is we try to make things as affordable and easy as we can this time of year, and try not to push so much for this replacement, but the tax credit ends, so it's kind of like a deadline, and I think a lot of people should take advantage of it, because I don't think they're going to bring it back.
Yeah, so the time is now. Well, happy holidays to you, Tim.
Thank you,
for
sir.
coming in.
No problem.
And we're going to give you some information, folks, about Bud Anderson Heating and Cooling, of course, located, as they have been, at 524 South Lincoln Street in Lowell. That number to call, 479-927-2700, or you can check out the website for more information on that tax credit, that special that they're running, BASundayMorningShow.mov. We'll be back with more 5 Sunday Morning after this.